YouTube, what's going on? YCImaging here with another video, and today I want to chat with you all, man. This is going to be a minor rant slash advice slash me just ranting, man. I just want to talk to you all about shitty clients, man. I want to talk about the clients who don't want to pay you. I know we've all been in a situation, whether it be when we were first coming up or even right now to this day, where a client doesn't want to pay you for the work that you've given to them, or the work that you submitted to them, or the work that they have agreed on paying for. Either you set up a payment plan with this artist where you receive a percentage of the deposit first, and then you get them the work, and then they run off on the work, or maybe they see the work, they don't necessarily like it, or they say they don't like it and they don't want to pay the remaining half. Or you run into those scam artists who say, oh, well, man, I'm not comfortable paying up front. I had so-and-so scam me on such and such, so, man, I would rather you just do the work first and then I'll pay you afterwards. Nah, man, that's what I'm talking about, those clients who don't want to pay you. And I'm gonna talk to you all about a few scenarios that I've personally been in and give you a little advice on how to defeat those odds and make sure you never get scammed and not pay for your work that you create. When I was first coming up directing and doing a lot of designing as well, you run into this maybe even more doing designs, honestly. You know, it's so many clients or artists or rappers or musicians, whatever you want to call them, the people that come to you for work, and they have the same story, man. And it's always, oh man, yo, I'm not comfortable paying up front. I had a designer or director scam me before, man. I'm not comfortable. How about we do this first and then I pay you afterwards, and then you do the work. And maybe you've gotten even so comfortable with these artists or these musicians or these clients, and you send them the work without even watermarking it, expecting them to pay you. And they just keep the work, they stop responding to your text, they hit you with some BS excuses, man, a million of them. Like, I've been in that situation so many times, not so much as me sending over unwatermarked work, but me, a lot of the times, I run into those clients where they wanna send me half the deposit for the project, whether it be graphics or, you know, music videos, just because I feel, and maybe they feel a little bit uncomfortable with me. You know, they don't know me from a bag of bricks, so maybe they just want to pay half the money and then pay the remaining half afterwards. Like, I've been in a situation where they pay me half the deposit, I do the design, and I send what I did over to them, and you know, they just stop replying. They just don't want the project, I guess. I don't know what it is. Maybe they don't have the money. I don't know what it is, but it's just a loss of communication between that client and that artist, and then by the end of it, you just screwed out on your money and your work. And you know, in that situation, I guess it wasn't necessarily a loss because they didn't get the product from me, well, the unwatermarked product, but I never got paid the remaining half for what I did. And I know you all find yourself in those situations all the time. So I just want to tell you all a few different tips and ways that you can avoid this and make sure it never happens. So the first tip that I'm going to give is make sure you always receive a deposit. And a lot of you don't know, but I do graphic design. Well, I did. I don't really do it as much anymore, but I used to do a lot of graphics. So when I was doing graphics, I always make sure to get paid all up front. For graphic designs, I need all of it up front. I don't care if it costs $300, $200, $400, $500. I don't care. I need it all because people are so flaky, man. So when I was doing graphics, I received all the money up front. I mean, you're gonna have these sob stories where people don't want to pay you because they got scammed. Nah, you need all that money up front. And for video directing, right now I receive a 50% deposit to book in a date, and then on the day of the shoot, before we even start shooting, I receive the other half of the payment. And I mean, this is even debatable for me. Sometimes I may do the remaining half after the edit, but this is only for people I know, clients I've worked with in the past, clients I know that are solid. So I mean, nah, for people I don't know, I need that remaining half of that money on the day of the shoot before we even start shooting, man, because you never know. You could find yourself in a situation where you shoot the video and you expecting to get paid after the edit. You don't know these people. You do the edit for the video. You may even send it over to them without the watermark. Boom, they got the video and they got the remaining half of the money, and you just screwed. Or you might do a video project and I mean, you send it to them watermarked, and you just lose communication with them, and you just screwed out. You can't put the project out. It might be one of your dopest projects you ever did, but regardless of that, you can't put it out. You can't just give a client free work. So you just screwed out. You could have done the best video project that you've ever done in your life for a client. If they don't pay you the remaining half of it, you can't put it out, man. You can't give a client something for free. I don't care. Like, that's just me personally. Like, I wouldn't do it. So you gotta make sure you get that remaining half on the day of the shoot, or if it's a client you've worked with in the past, you know what I'm saying? I mean, after the edit may be acceptable in that sense, you know what I'm saying? It's very good clients out there. I don't mean to like shit on clients this whole video or talk about clients being bad. Nah, it's definitely good clients out there. It's clients who treat you well, clients that are your homies. Make sure you do whatever you can to keep them happy, man. They pay your bills at the end of the day. They buy you new equipment. They do, you know what I'm saying? Keep your clients happy. But that's just a few ways that I personally filter out the BS, make sure I get paid for my projects in full, and hopefully that'll help you all as well. If you all have any better ways that you can prevent this from happening to other directors, other designers, other entrepreneurs in general, please drop your comments below in the comments. I'm sure everyone would love to know. I would personally love to know as well. Let me know your booking procedures down in the comments. Let me know the stories where you've been scammed out of some money or some work, or you know what I'm saying? Because it's happened to all of us. I mean, regardless if you're embarrassed to say it or not, everybody who has gotten into this has ran into someone who's given them that sob story that they've been scammed before, and you end up getting scammed for believing that they got scammed. So yeah, man, leave your stories down in the comments. I would love to hear them, man. But yo, the vlogs are coming back, man. I haven't vlogged in like 2 days. I'm working on something that's very big, and you all will know about it tomorrow. Tomorrow you all will know about what I'm working on. It's for you all. It's for everybody who does video. It's big for me anyways. You probably won't even think it's big, but you'll know what I'm been working on tomorrow. But like I said, man, this is the end of my video. If you liked it, make sure to like it, comment, and also subscribe. And I'm gonna check you out on my next video tomorrow. Peace.